You're here for a reason. Maybe they stopped replying. Maybe they walked away without a word. Maybe you're stuck staring at your phone, replaying the silence like it's a puzzle you just haven't solved yet. You think if you just wait a little longer, say the right thing, become just a bit more perfect, they'll come back. But I'm here to tell you something hard, something most people won't say out loud. When someone ignores you, that is their answer. And what you do next, that's what defines you. Stay with me, because what comes next will change everything. Watch till the end. This isn't about them. It never was. It's about what their silence awakens inside you. That ache, that panic, that sense of being invisible. It's not caused by their absence. It's caused by your reaction to it. Carl Jung said, "What you resist not only persists, but grows in size." And when you resist being ignored, when you beg, explain, chase, you don't regain control. You hand it away. In this video, you'll discover what never to do when they ignore you. Not because I'm here to help you win them back, but because I'm here to help you win yourself back. You should pay close attention to how you react in the silence. Most people don't. They just act. They reach out again. They send another message. They post something, hoping to trigger a response. That's the first trap. You try to be seen, instead of sitting with the pain of not being seen. But what comes next will change everything. Watch till the end. You start editing yourself, shrinking your truth, suppressing your anger. You smile when you're sad, laugh when you're breaking, all because someone you care about chose silence. But here's the raw truth. If someone disappears without a word, they're not confused. They're comfortable. Comfortable with you doubting yourself while they say nothing. Comfortable with you waiting while they've moved on. And you call it hope. But it's not hope. It's submission. You should stop giving your energy to people who've stopped giving theirs to you. That doesn't mean you become bitter. It means you become brave. Brave enough to look at the silence and say, I see what this really is. Because silence is not the absence of communication. It is communication. Loud, clear, cold. So why does it hurt so much? Why does the silence feel like a scream? Because you're not just missing them. You're missing the version of yourself you became around them. That hopeful, joyful, needed version. But let's be honest, that version only existed in response to their attention. And when the attention disappeared, so did that version of you. That's not love. That's dependency. That's projection. And Carl Jung would tell you, you're not obsessed with them. You're obsessed with the part of yourself they took with them when they walked away. But what comes next will change everything. Watch till the end. You should sit with the discomfort instead of running from it. You should let it burn without trying to smother it. Because inside that pain is the truth you've avoided for too long. You don't need them to feel whole. You only think you do, because somewhere along the way, you lost sight of who you were before you met them. If you're ready to rebuild that version of you, the real you need to do something radical. You need to stop responding. Not as a game, not as a strategy, but as a choice. A decision to value your peace more than their unpredictability. A decision to return to yourself. If you're finding this valuable, hit like and subscribe. The biggest mistake you can make when they ignore you is to keep proving your worth to someone who already decided you weren't a priority. And let me be clear, that says nothing about your actual worth, but everything about where they are in their life, their mind, their journey. Don't take it personally. But don't pretend it's not happening either. You should remember this. People don't ignore what they value. People don't vanish on what they cherish. So stop pretending their silence is complicated. It's not. What's complicated is your refusal to accept it. And I get it. Acceptance feels like loss, like giving up. But it's not. It's power. It's freedom. It's the start of you getting your life back. Stay with me, because what comes next will change everything. Watch till the end. Most of us lie to ourselves when we're ignored. We say, they're just busy. They need time. They're scared. We invent stories to soften the blow. But those stories become chains. Because if you keep justifying the silence, you'll never confront the truth. And without truth, there's no healing. Without healing, you'll keep going back to the same pain, dressed in new excuses. Carl Jung spoke about the shadow, the part of ourselves we deny. When someone ignores you, and you react with desperation, with begging, with anxiety, that's your shadow speaking. That's your fear of being invisible. That's your ego crying out, "See me, choose me." But you can't heal by being seen by them. You heal by seeing yourself. You should take your eyes off their behavior and put them back on your own reflection. Ask yourself, why do I need their attention to feel real? Why do I still hope for a message from someone who left me in silence? That's the real work. That's the surgery Jung would say has to happen within. And it's not gentle. It's not pretty. It's the kind of inner work that leaves you trembling, but free. Here's a truth most people won't tell you. Sometimes they ignore you, not because they're done, but because they want control. They want to know they still affect you. They want to check that they can still make you move with nothing but silence. And if you respond from that place, if you react instead of rise, you become a puppet on their emotional string. You should never let your self-worth depend on someone else's inconsistency. Never. Because if you do, you become their echo. Only alive when they speak. Only whole when they see you. That's not a relationship. That's a prison. If you're still here, it's because something inside you knows it's time to change. Time to stop begging for breadcrumbs and start building your own table. Time to stop waiting at closed doors and start walking into open fields. You should reclaim your silence, not as weakness, but as power. Let them wonder why you stopped chasing. Let them feel the absence of your presence. And if they return, make sure it's not because you were still waiting. Make sure it's because they had to rise to reach you. This isn't about revenge. It's about respect, self-respect. It's about choosing peace over confusion, truth over illusion, yourself over someone who left you guessing. But what comes next will change everything. Watch till the end. Picture this. Late at night, the room is silent. The hum of the streetlights outside barely reaches your skin. Your phone glows, a promise that stays unfulfilled. Every message you sent echoes back as an unanswered call. But here's the spark. In this dark moment, you have a choice. In this video, you'll discover how your greatest turning point lies inside the pain you feel. Watch till the end to find out how to light that spark and turn it into a blaze. You should breathe deeply when the panic rises. You should feel the weight of waiting instead of pretending it's not there. You should speak to your own heart with kindness, not with guilt. You should stand up, even if your legs shake, and remind yourself that you are more than their silence. If you're ready to break the chain of self-doubt, stay with me as we explore the path of radical self-acceptance. Stay with me as we learn to build a fortress of truth around our core identity. But what comes next will change everything. Watch till the end. Imagine stepping into a field at dawn. The air smells of dew, of new beginnings. You walk through tall grass, each blade a reminder of your small but fierce power. You feel the breeze on your face and realize you are alive. You are whole. You are free. That field is inside you. You only need to take the first step. You should look in the mirror and thank yourself for all the times you kept going. You should forgive yourself for every time you reached out when it hurt too much. You should promise yourself to never again bury your value for a chance at someone else's attention. Watch till the end to find out how to plant seeds of self-trust that grow into a forest of courage. This is not just advice. It is a strategy, a practice, a daily decision. And every day you choose to honor your worth, you get stronger. Imagine a world where you are not defined by someone else's choices. Imagine mornings where you wake up feeling enough before the sun even rises. Imagine relationships that feel vibrant because you brought your whole self, not because you dimmed your light. But what comes next will change everything. Watch till the end. You should write down 3 things you love about yourself today. You should say them out loud, even if it feels strange. You should set a boundary with one person who has treated you as an option. You should hold that boundary like your life depends on it, because your life does depend on it. You should let go of messages that never came. You should let go of dreams that never included your well-being. You should let go of any version of yourself who begged for crumbs. And in that letting go, you find space for feasts of joy. Listen up, because many fear the silence, but the silence is your teacher. It shows you where you've been lying. It shows you where you've depended on what you cannot control. It shows you where it's time to turn inward and demand your own respect. If you're finding this valuable, hit like and subscribe. You deserve the full story. You deserve to reclaim every inch of your soul. You deserve to stand proud in your own skin. And you deserve to know that the power that silence once stole from you was yours all along. The final challenge is simple. Walk away from the closed door and find an open road. Take one step, then another. Feel the ground under your feet. Notice your heartbeat. That rhythm is your anthem. That rhythm says you live, you feel, you belong. But what comes next will change everything. Watch till the end. Take this truth into your everyday life. When the world whispers, ignore, you whisper back, I see myself. When fear says lack, you say abundance. When doubt says empty, you remember full. You don't need to be chosen to be enough. You already are. Let this be the moment you stop waiting. Stop hoping for a version of them that may never exist. Let this be the moment you remember who you were before the silence made you forget. Boldness isn't about shouting. It's about knowing when to walk, knowing when to let go, knowing when to stop explaining yourself to people who only listen when it's convenient. You're not here to be ignored. You're not here to be half-loved. You're here to rise. Comment below with your bold decision and subscribe for more fearless ideas.